Yes, nobody else has ever learned that.
Well, I'm saying if you played this in 1985, I'm not sure how intuitive that jump would have been the first time you played the game. Whereas nowadays, everybody's played Super Mario.
But everybody's played Super Mario!
Everybody's played Super Mario.
But everybody's played Super Mario!
Alonzo, tell us about this car show after you've told us your history of Super Mario.
Super Mario? I played Sunshine once.
Is that... Have you played this game before?
Oh, this? No.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Everybody's played Super
Everybody's
Mario
played
except
Super Mario
Alanzro.
Except for the person that made the famous quote.
But everybody's played Super Mario!
Oh, yeah.
This channel is famous for.
No, the quote...
I did say that, didn't I?
But the quote in the bit is about Let's Plays. Everybody's Let's Play Super Mario was the source of that joke. Ethan.
Except for you.
Let's Play it.
Well, technically he has now because he's in the call.
Yeah, everybody's Let's Played it. Like, everybody plays that on their channel is...
So it was foreshadowing is what you were saying.
Yeah.
Fans of the Gimp Muverix circa 2014 knew we were going to play this game.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah,
but not at the time when
just
everybody was playing
unsubscribed because Alonzo has never played this game before. Like, where have you been living in China? With the IQ consoles? How have you never played this game?
The Nintendo V?
I'm not the biggest Super Mario fan. 2D Super Mario, more 3D.
Okay.
That's cool.
I mean, you have played the best Mario game, Sunshine, at least.
Different strokes for different folks. I do like Sunshine a lot, but this was also my first triple Mario Twins game. So
yeah, for me it was hard to play this because it's like, well, I played Mega Man X and like, well, the other platform I play is just a different, style that I just wasn't into this.
I was a little kid and I was like, this game ripped off Mega Man X4.
No.
Mega Man
X4 was just better.
Badass walk music, and it's got Zero, who is super hot, and I want to play that game instead.
Anyway, I think I might have told the story on Gimp Muverix before, but I can't quite remember.
Oh, how you like that, son of a bitch?
I have to say, I'm glad you played this game, Mikey, because even though I've beaten it, you're damn good at this game.
He's played it a lot.
Oh my god. Now we're gonna start talking about the game after we've beaten the game.
Oh wow,
that's the typical Gimp Muverix thing. So
now we're gonna do B quest.
Yeah, we're gonna do the special quest. So when you beat the game, you unlock a second quest, and you can select the world by mashing B like this. So we're gonna play through it again, real quick.
Did you see the world reset from 8-1 to 1-1?
Yes, I did that. I did that by pressing B.
Oh, yeah! The thing she just told you about. What changes in B quest, Mikey? What does it do?
The Goombas are
what does the B button do, Mikey? What does it do?
Let us talk about the game.
It throws a fart ball like that. You gotta edit in a fart ball for me. All the Goombas
I'll cut your unwanted audio there.
Ethan cut out all of Ethan's audio for the entire playthrough up to this point. But hard mode replaces all of the Buzzy Beetles, or all the Goombas with Buzzy Beetles, who are the toughest enemies in the game because you can't kill them with fireballs, and they're also like Koopas where they have shells. My dad used to call them helmet heads.
Your dad played video games with you?
Yeah, like how I played this for the first time was when I was maybe 5 or 4 years old. My dad bought a Game Boy Color for some reason, and he got the Mario Deluxe port on it, which is like the port remake of Super Mario Brothers. It was the what?
It was the what? The what copy on the Game Boy?
The Super Mario Brothers Deluxe for the Game Boy Color.
That was how I played it too. I'll get to my story. I'll get to my story later.
I never played it.
Well, there's a fucking surprise.
Ethan, edit that clip in 100 times.
Fuck you!
No, I will not. Michael, you and I will come up with our own unique editing styles, and we'll let the fans decide which one prevails.
Yeah. Do you like competent and well done, or do you like every single end slide has some kind of shit post in it? You decide.
Yeah. Do you like shit posting? Or do you like beating jokes into the ground?
Yeah. Or do you like diarrhea trickling down your throat?
What was... finish your story.
Xbox game? Ew!
Yes, nowadays, Cornbox ain't gonna be making games none more. It's all PlayStation, Nintendo, and the PC.
No, they're still making games. If anything, you'd be more like Sega. But they're actually still doing really good. I mean, it's unfortunate that the Game Pass
the Xbox. What? I don't really know exactly what's going on.
So,
go ahead and explain what's going on. Alanzro.
So the Game Pass is the unfortunate thing. It has a bunch of users. I think it's like crazy. I can't remember the number. It's like something over a couple million or something like that. But the issue with Game Pass, it loses the money.
Oh yeah,
it's games as a subscription or games as a service, right?
Oh!
But it doesn't really matter for Microsoft since they're a mega corporation that makes billions of dollars. So
they're printing money.
Yeah.
But is the thing like they're going to get Game Pass on other systems because like
no, what's happening is
they're just going to port a couple of exclusives to PlayStation.
Yeah, they're going to probably go away from the exclusive kind of mindset. Because that only really works for PlayStation since...
Well, why are they... Exactly. Because, like, there are no exclusive on the Xbox media anymore.
Oh, there's a couple.
Xbox hardware.
There was 4 exclusives that were exclusives on Xbox that are now gonna go to multi-platform. We'll see.
Well, they have to go multi-platform because Xbox is underselling compared to the other two drastically. Why would they cut their profit margins in a capitalist society where profit maximization is the only way?
Oh, because they're still there to be able to have like competition, and they still own like a shit ton. Although Sony's winning in like, let's say, the console market in that way or something, they still kind of win overall in users versus also the fact Sony has to pay Microsoft for any kind of cloud software and stuff like that. So
well, that's why it's great that Sony hasn't dating this episode to when the streaming wars were at their height that we knew of at the time. Sony never created their own streaming platform, but they're the only ones making money because no other streaming service makes any money except Netflix. So Sony's printing off money by just licensing their media to all the other streaming platforms that can't make any money because there's too much competition.
Yeah, but the individuals who buy Sony's are the barrier to entry to get into like a Sony console is much higher than that of an Xbox console, where any kind of family or any
barrier to get into.
Yeah, because the Xbox price wise is so much lower, while Sony's is you're basically paying. Yeah, you're paying for even just getting the Game Pass. Let's say you have it on PC or something like that, so you have access to a bunch of like Xbox games. Xbox isn't doing as bad as everybody thinks they are. It's just in the the hardware market.
They're in last place
in the hardware market, yeah. But overall users, I'm pretty sure that the Xbox beats them in that. It's just they're not
in
making
the United
money.
States.
No, I would say worldwide.
Because Japan is racist and doesn't like consoles made by Americans.
No, Japan likes more handheld and kind of mobile kind of based gaming and stuff like that.
Yeah, Japan's all about like mobile based stuff now. So I mean, the Switch is popular everywhere, but like
I guess that makes sense.
The only console they're going to, because I mean like the original Xbox sold better. The Xbox sales have gone down with each iteration in Japan. From what I remember, like the first one did okay, then the 360 did well for a little bit of time, and then kind of fell off, and then the Xbox One was never popular, just because I think the brand was never strong, and it only weakened over time. I don't necessarily think that it's xenophobic, but I probably shouldn't comment. I don't know.
Well, apparently Game Pass has about 33.6 million.
For the record, I was just joking.
Hold on.
33.6 million users.
I get it.
So they got a pretty good stronghold around the world, at least, because there's more people able to play on Game Pass than there are PS5s out there. Because, you know, they were struggling to even get those sold and everything due to the hardware stock and everything, having issues with that.
Thanks to my bro Mikey, I am going to be a PC gamer from now on.
Yeah, PC is the way to go.
PC and Nintendo, I think.
And so
I'll never justify being able to buy a PS5.
Yeah, and Sony is starting to get pressure from a lot of their publishers and everything like that. Like, hey, yeah, we'll do the exclusive thing, but please let us release on PC at least. I know, like, for Final Fantasy.
Exclusive?
Yeah, like, for, like, 2 months. I feel like even, like, what was it? Final Fantasy Rebirth
16.
is gonna be on console exclusive for, like, 2 months or something like that. And then it'll be on PC.
Final Fantasy
Rebirth.
Final Fantasy The Revenge.
That was the stupidest edit I've ever done. I apologize for that, audience.
Ethan, edit in the battle theme from Final Fantasy VII with a bunch of reverb on it.
No.
But there was one other thing that Mikey reminded me of when he was talking about, like, the xenophobic kind of thing. I think there's also, like, some disdain within Japanese developers and stuff like that due to Western media's portrayal of RPGs being racist towards them a lot of the time, especially during, like, the 2000s and going on.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of the time was
racist.
Yeah, like...
I need some context here. What?
Well, think of it this way. Why do they call an RPG that is made in Japan a JRPG, only to signify that because it's Japanese, when it's still an RPG? They just want to differentiate itself from... just that whole, like, just titling of that of a genre like that has...
I don't know. JRPGs are like navigating menu screens in the game.
No, it's still an RPG, though. They're only putting the J in there to signify, hey, this is made in Japan.
Okay, RPGs from J are like navigating menu screens in the game.
But if a Western game does that make it a JRPG?
It's like the way I look at it is it's like Metroidvania. It's just a title we've come up with to describe a genre that has, you know, common elements in it.
Yeah, but the whole...
I never saw it in Japan a race, you know, like, I personally don't use it in a racist context where it's like,
yes, but
those shitty JRPGs, you know.
The origin of it isn't exactly done in the best, what's the word?
Michael, get the infinite life glitch here. I want to see how it's done. I saw you try to do it earlier.
I can definitely do it for you when we play Lost Levels tomorrow.
Yeah, shut up. I've always tried, every time I play through this game, I try to get the infinite life code, but I can never do it. I've never been able to get it to work. It's tough, it's tricky.
You have to be, like, in the exact right spot, or it doesn't work.
Oh, before we get too much further, because we're already in the we're already in the home stretch here.
Oh, shit.
Not really, but if we're going to tell the rest of our stories, we should probably get to it now, huh? So this is one of the first games I played.
Right.
Ethan, edit in the clip of you opening up the Game Boy for Christmas 2001.
Also a PlayStation game. Oh, it was what I thought it was. A Game Boy! Your very own Game Boy! Mom, I thought I know. Is that what you thought it was? What do you think of that? That's from us. But Nathan, one thing that you can't use my games. Okay? What? You can't use my games though. You have to read to play my games.
So, I got that game and I played my sister's copy of Triple Mario Twins Deluxe for the Game Boy. I would play it every now and then, but most of the time my bread and butter was the old...
Nestor?
Nestor? No, I didn't have an NES growing up. I got an NES when I was 13.
Well, that didn't work.
Fuck you!
I tried.
Fuck you!
Fuck you! Fuck you!
No, I most of the time it was Pokemon Crystal. I also had like a Shrek wrestling game. That Shrek wrestling game that the that Screenwave Media reviewed. I had
like
that
how
one.
You amended it to Screenwave Media.
Yeah. They're
it's
so
not
bad.
wrong.
And that Hamtaro game, Ham Hams Unite. I played the fart out of that game. Let's play that on the show. Anybody else play that game?
I've only played
Hamtaro?
the GBA one. Ham Ham Heartbreak, I think.
I did not play that one, but I played the Ham Ham game, so which is like the Olympics games one. I loved that game.
Hamtaro.
I loved Hamtaro growing up. I loved watching that show when I was a youngster.
I don't remember anything that happens in it. They had like a clubhouse, and they were all hamsters. And that's all I remember.
Let's save our discussion on Hamtaro when we play Ham Hams Unite. So,
when we play Ham Hams Invade Manhattan.
So anyway, as Michael said in his review, which is freaking 9-10 years old now.
Yeah.
It wasn't even. It was his remake or re-break.
Yeah, that was the first remake or re-break episode ever made, and it has aged worse than I have.
Because he forgot to even mention. No, wait. In his OG Mario review, you forgot to mention Bullet Bills.
Did I?
When you went through the enemy roster, you forgot to even mention Bullet Bills.
Yo, Mikey, how dare you make such a rudimentary mistake? I expect better from your first real review.
Your first review, you forgot something imperative. So the biggest problem with the game is that the Game Boy Color version, it's like, oh yeah, you can have it with you. You can get your Mario action with you on the go. Get your Mario action on the go. But to fit a small 1-to-1 Game Boy screen, they had to zoom it way in. It's not 1-to-1?
No, it's like 160 by 144. So it's close to being 1-to-1, but it's not quite there. It's a little bit wider.
It's still wider than it is tall then, right?
No, it's the opposite of that. It's closer
taller
to being
than it is wide?
No, the dimensions are really close, but it is wider than it is tall, yes.
I just said that, and you're like, no, it's actually livable.
Mikey got confused.
I thought you were saying it was like widescreen or something. Like, no, that's not.
Speaking of which, this capture looks like it's 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Is it in perfect pixel mode?
Yes.
Are we going to stretch it widescreen later?
I mean, I'm giving you the footage. If you want to stretch it to 4:3 or whatever, you're welcome to do that.
I'm going to stretch it to 16:9. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
It's fatter than Mikey is.
Shut up, Michael. Go easy on yourself. Hey, it's
Go easy on yourself, Mikey. Go easy on yourself, Mikey. You're the first of your kind.
You're the fattest one of all of us.
Okay.
Show this off, because I told you to do it earlier, and you didn't like a cheeseburger. No, you have to go jump. No. Right there. Jump. Yes. Now jump up to the right and left. Left block. Yes, but you can't get it because you're a loser. Don't actually go up there. What are you doing? Gonna skip 100% run? You freaking idiot.
God
now a young black man named Matilda stole your house.
That's a deep cut. I can't believe you even know what that is.
For any of our 300,000 viewers, any of you that gets that, 10 points each.
Oh, fuck you, you dingus! You're supposed to go right when I press right on the fucking D-pad.
Anyway, we'll send you some merch if you got that right.
We got merch.
We'll
send you the T-shirt that Ethan got with his copy of GMM 2.
I'll go dig it out of the trash.
Yeah, I'll go to the Minneapolis Municipal Dump and rummage around until I find it.
Yeah, under 10 years of landfill.